reposted that.
Hi kids, it's possible to be like me.
Hey bro, you're a grown man. Leave the kids alone. Why do you want to talk to little kids about this? Why don't you address this video to their parents so their parents can decide when, how, and if they want to explain this type of behavior to their children?
True. Why you want to talk with kids? Sus. Wait, what?
Just want to talk. He wouldn't stand a chance. Nobody would.
Back into class after being in La La Land for most of the class period.
What are you talking about?
Squint your eyes. It's about to be some bullshit. Bruh.
Let's play football.
Real. Check general after this.
Ini apa yang akan terjadi?
Makes sense because it's like a bigger surface, so it wouldn't pop. Bro, gonna fail. Or something about to happen. Dumbass. Alright, general. Let me pin so I don't lose track. Alright. No, bro. Comparison is crazy. All right then.
I'm here. Now give me the goods. I gave you the money. Give it to me.
Pop.
Give me the.
Bro got something else. Ooh, another W. Classic. Us if you fight. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. W costumes.
فورتي نايت ولا بابا جاي؟
بابا جاي.
بابا جاي ولا اكس بوكس سيريس اكس؟
بابا جاي.
بابا جاي ولا بلاي ستيشن 5؟
So Kai Cenat and Sexy Red just went up against a psychotic magician whose plan
Ooh, I've heard about
was
this.
to ruin Kai's life.
This is
I
interesting.
know how that sounds, but this isn't a joke. Let me explain. Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers in the world. Sexy Red, very popular rapper. Max, the magician, psychotic. But see, Kai had a problem. He ain't know Max was psychotic. In fact, everyone thought Max was a pretty cool guy. Why? Because Max had been on Kai's stream before with other rappers, G Herbo and all that. So yeah, Kai said, Max, if you want to come on back, come on back. I got Sexy Red here today. Max said, okay. So Max does a couple of tricks, and then he says, well, now it's time for my final trick. They said, what's your final trick? He said, well, be patient. I'm going to show you. First, tie my hands up. Second, let's go outside. Now, I can't show you what Max did, or I'll get banned, which shows you why this is so bad for Kai.
News.
Let me explain further. So Max takes a rope, puts it over here,
Yeah.
and says, Kai, you have 2 buttons in front of you. One of them is gonna me. The other one, I'll be all right. Kai says, whoa, you wildin'. Max says, no, don't worry. It's part of the trick. Just push a button. Sexy Red says, do it. Kai still hesitant, but he thinks it's part of the trick. So he pushes a button. Max starts getting... Everyone starts to freak out. Max's team, Max's assistants are telling Kai and his group, yo, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Kai is already assuming it's a prank. So he's saying, look, if this is a prank, this isn't funny. I'm gonna wait for him to get up and tell me it was a prank. They're like, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. So Kai says, screw it. Leaves the scene. Kai goes back to his room. He sees a note on his computer. It's from Max. The note reads, well, now it's time for phase 2, Mr. Cenat. I've left you a link on this note. Type it in and watch the video. Yes. Kai Cenat says, all right. Types in the video. It's of Max the Mad Magician. And here's where it starts to get wicked. Max, during the video, is saying, well, this was all part of my plan, Kai. And Max starts to get weird. Remember those times I told you Max the Magician was here on Kai's stream before? With G Herbo and them? Well, Max starts showing clips of all the times he was with Kai. And it starts to paint a different picture. Max is saying, yo, when I was here, y'all was really mean to me. He said G Herbo was pushing me around. Y'all had Juicy clowning on me. Y'all didn't let me do my tricks. Y'all kept trying to make me look stupid. And now it's my turn to make you look stupid. I'm in control.
Like, who cares, bro?
Everybody in the house are like, what? See, here's the problem. As you can imagine, any sort of showing of someone themselves or getting will get you banned from any platform, YouTube, Twitch, it don't matter. So everyone surmises, okay, this was Max the Magician's plan. He wanted Kai Cenat to get banned. This is Kai Cenat's source of income, ruin his life. So then they start looking for Max, couldn't find him. So they found the next best thing, Max's assistant. They literally hawk bro down. They running outside. Max's assistant said, ooh, them folk finna get to cracking. He tries to run. They catch him. They bring the assistant upstairs and tell him to explain the situation. Now, kids, let me tell you something about dudes over here in the back. These two are the ones to watch out for. They ready to violate, bro. In fact, they grew up with Kai Cenat, so you can imagine how upset they are at bro for, trying to ruin their bro's career. Boy starts smiling a bit. He says, well, Kai said, what's so funny? Bro said, ain't nothing funny. Sexy Red said, what's so funny? For real? He said, I said nothing funny. What I tell you about folk in the back? Now, this situation is getting very intense. In fact, Kai's bodyguard gets to the man, or that talking point, it's time for hands. The assistant says, wait, no. But Kai's able to defuse the situation. They don't want the assistant to leave without Max coming over and explaining himself. But this would be holding the assistant against his will. Kai realizes this, so he says, do you feel like you're being held against your will? The assistant says, no, I don't. Kai eventually says, okay, just let him go. Kai's people saying, let who go? They knucking and bucking the assistant. Kai said, just let him go.
Yeah, now that will get you banned if you're keeping him, I guess, hostage.
go. They let him
Whatever.
go. Max the Magician's production team is being held back outside. And they're freaking out because the assistant is a part of their team. They finally see the assistant, so they're like, oh, thank heavens. Now, it's at this point, I'm sure Max is getting texts from everyone telling him, dude, you need to say something. So Max said, well, if they want the magician to speak, I guess I'll oblige. But them folk look like they're cracking. So let me just send a text. He sends Kai a text saying, yo, it is what it is, type. And he gets annoying, bro. You know those people that be like, oh, I'm the bad guy.
Honestly, I till this day never know why Kai's popular. I mean, he's funny. He brings a lot of guests in.
Well, that's him.
I watch Kai time to time.
He goes, I guess I'll just be the bad guy here. Bro, you are the bad guy. He goes, it don't matter if I go on your stream or not. Everyone's going to think what they want. So I'm just going to stay home. And well, Kai, Sexy Red, and the crew just move on from the situation because what else is there to do? Now, as for Kai being banned off of Twitch, probably not going to happen. One, he makes them the most money on the platform. Two, this genuinely wasn't his fault. But people wanted Kai to get banned. They were saying, yo, they would have banned a smaller creator. They should ban him. Oh, if you have that line of thinking, then wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. Because there's a flip side. Maybe if this happens to anyone, big creator, small creator, nobody should get in trouble. It's not their fault. The person who should get in trouble is Max, the psychotic magician, yeah? And
Biased
Max,
anyway.
They still couldn't find him, but he makes his whole career off of doing celebrity magic tricks, and he's probably not going to get booked so much after this. So, well.
I mean, there was a point of time when Twitch didn't like Kai. But, yeah, they are biased. Bro, what is this? Oh, no, bro. Nah. You if you monkey? Nah, bro.
Coño, ya empezó las notificaciones. No jodas. Pues sí, este comentario más...
He's smelling something, though. Pay them bills. What?
I'm so confused, baby, can't you see? Please don't rescue me. Sweet little bumblebee, I know what you want from me. Da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
No. No. I'm not doing that. I'm good, bro. Popular app in your country. Roblox. Tinder in the UK. A lot of hate on Roblox. That's funny. Roblox. We all got Roblox. Yeah. Twitch in Hungary. Interesting. Rumble in Czech. Huh. Apple Music. Wait, yeah, my bad. Oh. I mean, he does look like him, yeah. He does look like him.
No.
The fuck is this?
Yeah.
Bro, why you sending me shit?
Stop it.
My autistic son, when he walks into the bedroom and sees me tied to the bed, my wife whipping me.
Stop it! Leave that man alone!
Okay. That's a weird ass kink. But same link, okay.
I'm so confused.
Wait, what? You reposted so many links. What the fuck? Ow! I felt that. Oh, now we got saving.
What's up, cameraman? I'm the cameraman. Boogers in your
Hey,
nose?
Juice.
Boogers in your nose. Looking like a fool with them boogers in your nose.
Just one Oscar. Skip like 75? What should mean? Oh, like this. Mr. Bean! Legend. Wait, what? He left? Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. Spam sent me something similar.
Young man, kill yourself!
Or was it the same thing? Kitty! Oh wow, what the fuck? Kitty! When you're watching the news about a potential nuclear war and you start noticing another sun. Okay. You got that too. Wait. Spam sent me this, no? Yeah, he did. Alright. Police cars in different countries. UK, Ireland, France, Iceland. I don't think we had this. Spain. That looks clean. Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy. I don't remember none of this. Switzerland, Luxembourg, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Estonia. I like Estonia, it's nice and simple. Pretty clean. Latvia, Germany the best. I don't know about that. Lithuania, green. Poland, Czech, Slovakia, Austria. Those cars look goofy. Yeah, I say Spain is the best looking. Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria. That looks so scuffed. Literally, it looked goofy, bro. Ukraine, Belarus, Albania, Greece, Cyprus, Turkey. Porsche's not goofy. You just have no taste. It literally looks goofy, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Well, that was all the links. Oh, we got like 10 minutes pretty much to Jackbox. Yep, bro got the wheel. What? Oh my.
You see you put a rat in your butt. What? Bro, where the fuck do I get a rat? And why? How much you see you put a rat?
Why wasn't my first thought like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, where do I get a rat? Why was that my first thought? Cringe. How much?
It's a
How much to put sticks on my ass? That ain't gonna happen. Okay.
It's the music. It is. Okay.
Don't need video.
Ah. I thought that was okay. Taskman, okay.
I saw some
I
ass
don't know,
cheeks.
just in case. It's already lagging. It's already lagging. It's already lagging. Nice, dude.
What was that?
Honestly, this is fucking A.
I just came. Hey, I did saw those ass cheeks. Hump your bed on what? For me to hump. This ain't Marxist 21, bro. This ain't Marxist 21. That was some shit. It was like egg mixed with, I think, some hot sauce, mayonnaise.
MHM Sweet Dead Grandma Use.
I couldn't.
20 views. Sadly. Anything negative about this or not?
Do anything.
I mean, 80. How the fuck I got an EDP from Mr. Beast? Bro, my eyes. I was gonna say, I mean, Mr. Beast still has haters. How the fuck I got EDP?
For their child.
I can only imagine the pain for a parent.
Yeah, of course there was a pause on the kid. Pause. He's autistic, but unaware of it. He was never diagnosed. His special interest includes dragons. At one point, Pokemon, especially Eevee. What? He's obsessed with blenders. One of the non-canon shorts.
I like trains. Now that we get that out of the way,
Hello, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I wanted to do a video talking about a recent thing that happened to me, which was I was diagnosed with autism. I'm gonna leave some time there for a lot of you to be like, yeah, duh. You know, talking about a recent thing that happened to me, which was I was diagnosed with autism.
Recently? Wait, he didn't even know he had.
I'm gonna leave some time there for a lot of you to be like, yeah, duh. We knew. Well, if you knew, why didn't you tell me? No one told me. I want to talk about it because I think it's important to open up that conversation, because after having it be diagnosed officially by a doctor.
Oh, wow. It's been some long ass years. He only now. That's crazy.
A lot of people came to me and were like, oh, but you're so like social and you're so like your communication is great. And like, I couldn't tell. And I think that that's an important distinction to make, because even for me growing up in like the 90s.
Same.
Or the early 2000s, autism.
No. You mean got it with time. You don't just get autism randomly. He had it the whole time. The doctors just found out. Or he did some test or some shit.
Autism had to be that thing that was what is now known as nonverbal autism. It had to be the people who need to stim all the time. It had to be people who need repetitive motions, who can't really communicate well.
His fans did not told him. Oh, you can check. Alright. Wait, so his fans actually knew he had autism?
It was that like really...
That's crazy. I never knew he had, or thought he had autism. But he's literally the OG YouTubers that I fuck with the most. That's kind of... It's kind of interesting.
Stereotypical version of it that a lot of people still think today is what autism is. And don't get me wrong, that is part of the spectrum of it, and some people are that way, but that's not the entire picture anymore. And for me, for a long time, I was like, oh.
34, and he just now got diagnosed. That's crazy.
I have ADHD. And I thought that that was the reason why a lot of the things I do are the way I do them. But it turns out that ADHD and autism are also like a Venn diagram, or like they're part of the same spectrum, or however you want to visualize it. It's basically, I don't want to say basically, but to put it like in the basic, most banal terms, they're basically the same thing. And I got tested because of my own curiosity. I just like figuring out how my body is, why I am the way I am, how I kind of like fit into different places in the world. And
I mean, you never know if you don't get it tested.
Also, just to kind of like give myself peace of mind, because when I was a kid, I was the outsider. I was weird. I played video games too much on my own. I like stayed liking the things that other people didn't really like anymore. Like they moved on, like, oh, I don't like video games anymore. And I'm like, oh, I still like love video games. They're cool. I love Sonic the Hedgehog and Train.
Yeah, literally same thing here. I like stuff that most people don't, or like the common stuff. That's crazy.
I actually don't even really like Trains or Sonic the Hedgehog. That's how
I feel like video games is now normalized. Why are you relating? I don't think video games matter now.
No one knew I was autistic. As I got older, I was like, I have ADHD for sure, definitely. And I went and got tested for that and got medicated for that, and it didn't really work. And I'm trying like different medications right now for it. But at the time I was like, it's not really like clicking. Like I have friends and other people I know who have ADHD and they take medications like it's night and day. That's not always the case for everybody, but just some of the things they were saying about their ADHD, I'm like, Yeah, I'm kind of like that, but also like a lot more. It just felt when I was younger, it basically felt like I was the outsider. And then when I got ADHD, I was like, I still kind of feel like the outsider. So I felt like there was something more. So I wanted to go get tested for autism. As I was learning more about it, I started reading stuff that people with ADHD can have autism as well, that they...
You play multiplayer on your own. I mean, honestly, yeah, I like single player games the most. That's why I don't really play multiplayer games, because I want to be on my own, do my own shit. Or something like that.
They overlap with each other quite a lot. And then I was like, reading down the list, I was like, if you have autism, you likely have ADHD, you likely have depression and anxiety, you likely have intestinal issues, you likely have hypermobility and joint issues, and you likely have asthma. And I was like, I have all of these things. I just have like a soup of like mess going on inside of me. And then as I started to understand, it was like, oh, all of these things are kind of like under the umbrella of neurodivergency. And I just thought it was interesting to get checked for different things. And
like multiplayer alone, Call of Duty. I don't really get Call of Duty. Doesn't really interest me.
And also just learn more about myself. And as I've gotten diagnosed with ADHD and autism, and even for me, getting...
If a shooter game, more like Fallout 4 or Skyrim, I guess that counts. No, something like those games. Oh, the zombies. I guess they're cool.
Diagnosed with autism was just such a massive positive. He was talking me through it and was like, some people react poorly to it, some people don't like it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like autism is a gift. Most people think like, oh, it's bad. Honestly, I think that's a gift.
Be confronted. Some people don't think they have it and are a bit in denial about it. And I was like, I see this as nothing but a win. I finally have like more answers about myself, why I am the way I am. And not just for other people
exactly.
And where I fit in with things, because like it doesn't change anything about me. I'm still the exact same person I was. But for me, it makes me go easier on myself having these diagnoses about the conditions that I have. Like knowing that I'm autistic, ADHD as they call it, makes me go easier on myself, being like, okay, that's why I couldn't really keep up in college, because my brain just kind of like works at a different pace. It doesn't really study things the way other people study it in a neurotypical way. And it's made me like recontextualize my life a lot more and made me just feel better about myself. And I think that's the big...
Yeah, I kind of relate with the studying. I mean, for me, it takes a longer time to study and remember stuff and shit. Autistics have a lot of OCD. Not me, though. I mean, maybe they have, I don't know. But I don't. I'm not really OCD.
Biggest thing that I've taken away from all of this, because I've lived with it for so long now, 34 years of my life, that like it's not going to change anything really. It'll just...
I mean, he did say ADHD and autism, they kind of go hand to hand.
Just make me dealing with myself a bit easier, to make me go easier on myself and treat myself a bit more kindly. And I think that's really important, because how many of us don't treat ourselves kindly? And a lot of people are probably like, Sean, why are you telling everybody? Well, it's not like you got diagnosed with cancer or something. I get it. Like I said, it doesn't really change much about myself.
Yeah.
And it's not like a condition that's like really like life-threatening for me or anything like that. But I think it's a good conversation to have, because when I talked about being diagnosed with ADHD, the amount of people that came out in support of that, but also said that they got tested because of me. Like even my agent said he got tested much later in life, older than I am, because of the stuff I was saying. And I know that some people are going to say the same thing about this, like, oh, I didn't know autism can like present itself that way. Like looking at me, you wouldn't think that I was autistic for a lot of people. So I think it's important to have that conversation and also just normalize it. I'm trying to fucking change this industry. I'm going into next year with an evolutionary mindset that I want to change this fucking industry from people who are obsessed with ambition and legacy. Legacy is just another fucking word for ego. And
he doesn't look autistic right now either. Well, I can go crazy. I'll stop.
Narcissism.
I mean, some autism does like deform face, or like you're kind of acting like differently. But most common type of autism, you look like a normal human. I looked autistic when I was younger. Okay. Maybe I was more silly, that's why, or some shit.
Like you're trying to build up a life for yourself that you want people to remember you after you're dead. How self-involved is that? Do good things and hope people do good things back and just spread positivity and joy, you know? But I want to change this sort of mentality around mental health and the way people operate, what? And this whole idea of like chasing.
I'm 13 in the brain. Okay.
Ambition and views and goals and projects and being better than yourself every single day. It's fine to want to be better, but at the behest of absolute...
I feel like life is more fun if you're like goofy or mentally... You don't act like you're an adult or some shit. I feel like life is better that way. You develop slower. Bro. I feel like life ain't that deep. You just got... Make it silly and goofy. It's way better. You're gonna add the new emote. Yeah, I did add it. It takes time for Twitch too. Yeah.
Everything else in your life, where your mental health struggles and all you're doing is being productive and making things and just not living your life or being a person or exploring your own mental health and your own mentalities or dealing with the stuff in your past that fucked you up as a kid that's driving you to be ambitious because your dad probably instilled something in you or your mom wasn't proud enough of you, so you're trying to, like, you know what I mean? Try to break down these walls and not like hide away from all of this shit. Have people like sit in this sort of like pseudo masculinity nonsense that we're all kind of hiding in. At least from my perspective, being like, I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of the lack of conversation around a lot of this stuff. And a lot of people, when I announced on Twitter that I had autism, people were like, dude, why would you admit to that?
Oh, my bad. He began talking about...
Announced on Twitter that I had autism, people were like, dude, why would you admit to that?
So
like, it's some sort of like, bad thing.
Yeah.
It's some sort of thing that suddenly like makes me worse or makes me a different person.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I would guarantee you that 99% of the people who do YouTube or do content creation or any sort of creative artistic thing all have ADHD. There's a reason that a lot of us are attracted to a job where we make our own hours and we get to communicate with people through a camera rather than having to be in front of them 24/7.
I mean, yeah, explains why I stream and do music, because I can just do it whenever I want.
You know, there's a definite pattern to this non-conformity aspect of like not wanting to do a regular 9-to-5 job, so you sit in front of a camera playing video games or, you know.
Yeah.
And I bet you like half of those people probably have autism. And they just don't realize that that's what autism is, like the way it presents itself. And it's the sort of terminologies and the paperwork and everything about it. The conversation around autism and what it is completely changing.
Honestly, it's easy to chat than actually talk. You don't worry about how you sound. Easy to chat? What do you mean, like chatting in here? Rather than actually talking in real life? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, true.
And 10 years ago, I wouldn't have even said, I mean, even 5...
I mean, that's why, honestly, I can kind of normally talk here, but if I'm face-to-face talking, that's different.
5 years ago, I wouldn't have said that I had autism. And now here I am where I'm like, yeah, the signs were all there all along. And the way it presents itself in me is not so much, apparently my communication is good, but people don't realize, like, when I'm conversing with people, I'm going through like a million different things in my brain. I'm overanalyzing the way I am. I'm overanalyzing everything that I say. I'm pushing everything through a filter in my brain.
But literally same. That's why in real life I'm like mostly quiet. I keep everything to myself and I keep just thinking, like, do I talk now or do I not? Most of the time I keep quiet and I don't talk.
Reading everyone's body language all the time to like see where things fit in.
That's
so I always
crazy.
say that I'm really good judge of character because I'm like hyper analyzing people all the time.
Cool.
And not in any sort of judgmental way where I like throw it back at them, but for me it's like a thing that I can use to kind of like help me get through conversations and social structures a bit easier. And I'm able to weave in and out through that. And I use comedy as my tool to do that. I can like sit down in a group of people, use comedy, and within 5 minutes I can get a beat on everybody and I can figure them out. And that, that's my superpower, guys. I have autism. I have superpowers.
Facts.
But also with me, it's
superpowers.
sensory things. Like I've talked a lot about, like, let's say BB goes for a poop in the kitchen. I can smell when he goes to the bathroom immediately. I can pick up on the smell of shit a mile away. I'm like a shark with blood in the water. And then if he like shits on himself or something, I'm like, Evelyn, you got to clean it up because if I look at it and smell it and touch it, I gag nonstop. Like I want to be able to help, but I can't do it. I will gag crazy. With certain foods, I'm a bit weird with like the textures and the consistencies of them. So for me, it's like a lot of sensory things. But apparently I'm doing masking like all the time.
Masking.
So it's really interesting. I think it's interesting to see like a lot of the stuff that people talk about like in social situations and like, no, I'm just introverted and all. You probably are autistic and you just don't realize it. And unfortunately, getting tested for autism is a really
introverted
tricky thing to do because I went privately because the waiting list publicly on the NHS is like 2 years. Fuck that. I can't imagine having to wait that long to kind of like get an
Bro, I'm so glad I got tested when I was like a kid, pretty much.
answer for things for yourself. So I feel for everybody out there who has to wait that long. I'm lucky that I was able to go private and it still took like 2.5 months to get that assessment ready. And the assessment was fine for anyone who's thinking about doing it. The assessment for me was go in and sort of like break down your life in a way that is like, were you always like this as a kid? How did you play with other kids? How did you interact with other people? Were you shy? Were you communicative? How did you imagine your play when you were a kid? And now as an adult, how do you interact with other people? Is it difficult to like keep eye contact? All of those types of questions that you kind of expect will be asked. But there's an assessment form that they go down through that actually is like graded. And for me, one of the scores, there was like a couple of things that I was being scored on, but one of the scores was like, the threshold was like anything over 100 is probably autism spectrum. And I scored like 121. So it wasn't like a crazy high number. But there's definitely like the traits are there.
Right.
And you're not really supposed to say like moderate, severe or like high functioning and all of that kind of stuff anymore because it's kind of degrading, but you can kind of like figure out where I am on the spectrum with a bunch of other like terminologies. But the assessment I found actually quite interesting because it is, some people don't like breaking down their life and like confronting themselves in that way, but I quite enjoy doing that. I'm a very introspective person and I like kind of figuring out how I tick. So I thought it was an interesting assessment to go through, but it wasn't scary or anything, at least not for me. So I would say if you're thinking about doing it, but you're kind of like apprehensive about it or scared of it, go for it. If anything, the worst thing that can happen is that you end up exactly in the place that you're in right now. And that's probably not that bad. But all the people out there, whenever I'm playing video games, and they're like, man, Sean's so distracted. What is he, stupid? I was pulling my hair out every time he did this. You guys are making fun of an autistic person. Bet you don't feel so good now, huh? You guys were attacking me over stuff that I can't control. How does that feel?
Hey, I still get bullied. I still get bullied. We don't give a shit over here.
Huh? Not so good. Some of the reactions to it, though, were really funny. People were like, Jack, we know you did 100 episodes of Happy Wheels.
Okay. This can be used as a good argument to counter anyone who can be mean and have autistic people. This guy's a perfect example. He had it so long and he did so many cool things. Oh, hate. Oh, and hate autistic people. And he was, yeah.
that was funny. Or I posted like the mustard meme from the Kendrick album of me screaming, and then right after that was like, I got diagnosed with autism, and people were like, duh. I think that's funny. I think it's fine. I'm okay with people joking about it. I don't really have a problem with that. I think it's kind of funny. But I also wanted to talk about it because this is sort of the year where not only in my personal life, I'm trying to live my authentic self, as it's called, and I'm trying to figure out more about myself and gain the confidence to kind of just be me as who I am.
In Mark's community, it's either anarchy, dictatorship, or democracy. Yeah, sure.
But it's also the year of mental health for me and for Thankmas. And I think that's another reason why I like pushed myself to get these assessments and to kind of like open up that conversation and be sort of that person that kind of takes that initiative. So I have an audience of people that I can use that influence to spread a better message and be more positive about it and break down this whole like, dude, don't admit it. Autistic people are bad, or like people are going to treat you differently, or like it's not cool to do that, or you know, I'm just so fucking tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this version of the internet that we live in, where everyone has to be like crazy productive, crazy.
I don't know how I keep choking on water.
Ambitious, build a legacy, be as cool as you possibly can be, show no signs of weakness whatsoever. That's all bullshit.
We're all human.
Not showing weakness and puffing your chest up and trying to be the coolest person you can be and be as productive as you can and do the cool.
I feel like then you're an insecure little bitch. Just like Elon Musk and other people say, if we keep bringing racism up, it won't.
Coolest things you can be. That's weakness to me. Because that means you're hiding from, you're just working to hide from what you're actually scared of, which is being alone with yourself and loving yourself.
Yeah, be yourself. Love
Obviously,
yourself.
I'm throwing out a bunch of accusations, and it's not true for everybody. And it's all unique and it's all different. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at. You know where the vibe I'm sitting in is. And I want to tackle that head on next year. And I want to evolve. I want to be an evolved version of myself that is... This kind of contradicts itself, saying like going against the whole like be better every day. But you know what I mean? I want to be more open to who I am as a person and not dance around shit because of what everybody else tells me I should be acting like.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But Thankmas is going ahead soon. Tickets are on sale. If you are close to the LA area, you can go to the community. Incredible guests coming up. We have some so excited for it. I can't.
That feels so weird, but in a good way. Damn, I never thought he had autism. Exactly that. If I keep bringing autism, etc., and people do make separation of group of people, autistic and other people who are normal. So yeah, if you don't, then we all can live together. Yeah, it's weird. Like, why can't we all just be together? And what if some people act different, weird? Like, come on, man. What? Brag. Middle. Actual balls. Can you check the link? Bro, what? I mean, might as well. It's, don't tell him. Welcome back. What? There's nothing in there. Okay, Minecraft. Okay, CSGO 2. Ah, Sabin, I get it now, bro. SCP? Okay.
The woman burst into flames in her home in 1885. The fire consumed her body, leaving only her feet intact. And her husband died in the other room, suffocated by the smoke. This is known as spontaneous human combustion. Victims seemingly ignite from the inside out, burn to ash, while their surroundings stay untouched. Scientists have been baffled for years. Some theories point to a buildup of gases or alcohol inside the body. Others say it's just a misinterpretation of nearby fire sources. But in the end, this phenomenon is still a mystery.
Check link now, your time will come, bro.
60s is full of peace and love. You are a fucking piece of shit.
What? Okay, brother. Nah, you too, bro.
Yeah, get up with me, fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This nutty melt if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up, lost 2 minutes. So not the face. If he walk around this it ain't Andre DK. I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfucker, big 3. It's just big me, nigga. Work is a little pack, nigga. Prince outlive like that, nigga.
Immortal.
Zero-C pet cemetery, nigga.
Nah, bro. Kit Kat. Bro, why is he so OP? Fuck. Bro. Orange is the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that? Young throw, nigga selling laws, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas wanna go,
This guy was ready to go.
Coming in hot.
He wanted a snack.
Oh, wow. That kid would be dead if there was no glass. Me, you can beat the monkey? Okay. Now, monkeys got dumb strength. The national day of each European country. Okay. Oh, 1st December. Romania, huh?
It's okay, Daddy.
Was I not here? I don't know. Great Union Day. Oh, that's what it's called.
What the fuck? Do a flip!
Oh, gee.
Like, why even watch them?
Help me!
I have to take a bath.
They don't want the water. Bro doesn't even need water. Bro is all skin. Bro doesn't even need water.
Whoa! Damn it! God damn it!
Oh, ow! Okay.
Please. Bro is blotting.
Magoa mesmo.
Wow. Yeah. I said fleas. I mean, you said fees. Yeah. A routine of the prettiest girl in every room. What?
Up, eat it while I mix it up. Ding dong, eat it up. Eat it while I mix it up. Ding dong, eat it up. Eat it while I mix it up.
Hey.
Probably copyrighted though.
I like bitch, you was your mess. Hey, can't keep my dick in my pants.
Who is this? How old is this child singing this? He sounds 12. Is he about 12?
Be friends. Hey, I give her this, yeah, man.
The beat is really
Just got a pound of the booth. Hey, but that shit straight to the booth.
Booth. What's a booth? The lyrics are constantly talking about drugs.
Hey, I put a hole in your parents.
That's terrible! I can't believe people listen to this.
Look at me, hey.
Okay, I like it, but I have no idea what it is.
Look at me, yeah. Fuck on me. Yeah. Took a white bitch to store. Plus, that little bitch got a throat. Fuck. I like
my ears are curling.
That little bitch got a throat. Fuck.
Ooh, wow, he's so angry.
My emo bitch like a wrist slit. Curly hair bitch like I'm poor.
Wow.
Wow. I'm more, man. Skid on your man, bitch, it's for head. Don't want your pussy, just want head.
So I feel like he's a feminist then, right?
Look at me. Fuck on me. Look at me.
Very demanding individual.
Look at me. Fuck on me.
That's a childhood. X is childhood. That's like crazy to say childhood. But
Little big stack.
Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite.
Skibbity Fortnite.
Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite.
Skibbity Fortnite.
Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite.
Skibbity Fortnite. Skibbity Skibbity Fortnite.
Skibbity, Fortnite. Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite.
Skibbity Fortnite. Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite.
Skibbity Fortnite, skibbity skibbity Fortnite.
Skibbity, Fortnite. Skibbity, skibbity, Fortnite. Sorry. Yeah.
Plug.
Get this bullshit off my screen, turn it off.
Yeah. That is bullshit. Well, appreciate the links. What's that? Wait, what? Huh? Trauma. Well, I'm about to play Roblox. Because Sabin requested it. I have played all of those games, I think. But I don't really like none of them. Playing oftenly. Right. Movie about Russian soldier falling in love with another Ukrainian soldier. True. Actually true. Well, time to play Roblox.
I don't need no bitches, need a real one by my side. Someone who's about it, yeah, always on my mind. Really need somebody on my level, rest can suck it. Then ask me all about it, ain't nothing out of pocket.
Yeah. Wait, what? 2 hearts, I appreciate it, and look at the comments. Yes, sir, King Fire. What? My man, you need to work on an album right now. W. Whatever you're sending doesn't show up. Surely it's good. Waiting for the war to end and then get all info. I guess. You don't need no bitches. I don't need no bitches. I need a real one by my side. I need that main boo thing. I don't need no street swiper. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker. Well, as always, love
You're
all
not
your
that guy,
mentals.
pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Hey, I'm not that guy, but I am that fella. Hope you enjoyed your stay, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So peace
Come over
out.
here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
After stream, alright?
Holy fuck, I'm coming.
Peace out and good night. Frogburger Rain.